Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Heavyweights, and this is a new sports thriller coming to you from writer-director Christopher M. Anthony, and this film focuses on the story of a boxing coach prepares an underdog for a career-defining boxing championship match as their world starts to collapse underneath the pressure. And this film is very much in real time. This is like a 98-minute film that really takes us leading up to this fight, up to them walking out for the fight. And it's this challenge of getting this boxer there. And you have Derek Douglas, played by Jordan Bolger, who's really committed to this performance, the physicality. And you see how his frustrations are mounting, his nervousness is mounting, and you have these choices, these occurrences that happen that might completely derail his whole opportunity here. And I think Anthony sprinkles enough conflict in terms of physical, the challenges, the roadblocks, the interpersonal dynamics between like coach and manager and one putting on the fight and all of these people. On some level, it feels a little bit contrived to be like, everything possibly that can go wrong just keeps going wrong leading up to this. And like it feels a little bit of like, hey, I'm watching a movie. All of this is happening because, we got to fill out this 98 minutes. Honestly, this feels like it could have been even leaner. And some of these moments could have been done without. But there's something intense here, and I think Anthony does a great job of building up that suspense and that tension throughout this film. It puts you on edge, and when you're watching a thriller like this, what's the most important thing? Do you feel on edge? Do you feel the tension? And I think that's really well done here. It feels claustrophobic. I think it feels very intense, and that you're plopped right in there. And Chaz Apeti, who is the cinematographer, does a great job of really pulling us in, putting us there, and there's very intimate moments and shots. There's something that happens to his hand, and the doctor's working on it. Everybody's jabbering about, what's this going to mean for the fight? What should we do? Can we get him checked out? All of these things, and you have all of this back and forth, back and forth. The editing, building that tension, and this very close-up like doctor really trying to do his work. It's one of the most engaging sections of this film. And I feel like there's some strong supporting performances from Nicholas Pinnock. And Jason Isaacs, who is absolutely fantastic, who's like a big personality, only intermittently floats into the locker room throughout the film, but he brings that intensity that he always brings to his performances, and he stands out, and that's why you pay the money to get Jason Isaacs for such a small indie film like this. But I think, do we need as much of the conflict? Do we need as much of the minor threads that go in and out of this film? Maybe not. It could have been a little bit leaner. But I think they did a good job of finding the right actors to bring that intensity and that weight and that presence to keep it building while this whole entire thing is circling around Bolger, who really brings the goods with this young boxer, because we need to feel all the nerves going through his mind, all of it, and we do. And this is not something that's like particularly dynamic or shocking or anything like that. I think it's an interesting high concept kind of ideal, and I think Anthony and the cast and the crew execute it well, deliver an engaging, thrilling 98 minutes, and send you home with a good genre experience for sure. But those are my thoughts on Heavyweight. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.